So fasten your seatbelts and enjoy James and the Giant Peach.
Come with me to see something strange unfold. Hear the weirdest tale that was ever told. From this rare depiction, some will swear it's fiction. Yet each peculiar twist that I tell is true, and you shall see it in right before your eyes. Marvel has magic is on display. Right before your eyes. All might seem tragic, but then it's okay. Poof, a new surprise. Right before your eyes. Buckle up, we're off on a bumpy ride.
La 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 la.
Where a magic spell and a boy collide.
La 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 la.
Plus our story features
Tons of crazy creatures
and
two atrocious odds every child will fear. Oh dear.
who knows what might appear
Right before your eyes, roaches and scary adventures start. Right before your eyes, children, be wary if you're faint of heart.
Pray that no one dies. Right before your eyes.
We'll make a potion that can glow in the dark. Soar to the northern star. Things will get kooky or spooky.
You might spot a shark.
It's all of this bizarre. Right before your eyes, there might be sunshine or thunder, but we proceed. Right before your eyes, whimsy and wonder. What else would we need?
We've got James and a giant peach that flies.
A pack of actors all in disguise.
So let that curtain rise.
Right before. Right before. Right before your eyes.
Lights out, everyone. Lights out.
Mom? Dad? Look, it's a rhino escaped from the London Zoo. No! 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 Come here, little ladybug. Don't be afraid. I promise I won't hurt you. Come here. I see you too, Mr. Grasshopper. Join us. You see these? These are the only things left of my parents. I must keep them very safe. for you. You can leave anytime you want. I can't leave because I have no place to go. You go when you're flying away. Where do you go when they can't make you stay? Over the garden and scraping the tops of the trees. On your way home. On your way home. When you get there, is it perfect? And when you get there, is a family waiting for you? I close my eyes and see them laughing, telling jokes, playing games. All of it true. How would they feel if your friend James came along too? Where do you go when you start to feel sad? Everyone's gone, no more mom, no more dad. Tucked in the clouds, is there somewhere you won't be alone? And when you get there, is it perfect? And when you get there, is there someone waiting for you? May I hold on to your wings and come to on your way home?
James Henry Trotter, get up. Get up at once.
But why?
You're leaving the orphanage, effective immediately.
But where am I to go?
They found a family to take you in.
But I don't have any family.
You've got 2 aunts. They live in Dover.
Dover, that's where I live with my mom and dad.
And now that's where you're gonna live with your aunts. Pack your things in here. That's all you've got? No clothes, no toothbrush?
These belong to my parents, and they're the most important things in the entire world to me.
The most important thing from here on is your aunts. You do everything they tell you. Don't talk back or be nuisance. You can't ever come back here, James. You've got a family to take care of you now.
Yes, Mom.
Come along, we better hurry so we make the train to Dover.
Right before your eyes, 2 atrocious aunts every child will fear. Oh dear.
Spiker,
What is it, Sponge?
what are we gonna do today?
Same thing we did yesterday and the day before that, and what we're gonna do the day after tomorrow.
You mean?
That's right, we're gonna eke out a living doing whatever's necessary to get ahead in this nasty, cruel world. Ha! Wretched families dragging heavy pockets, ruby pendants, solid silver lockets. We can't help relieve you of some pounds.
Are you calling me fat?
I'm referring to money, pigeon brain.
Oh,
They're distracted. Look at me, I'm stunning.
I've been so masterfully cunning.
We get rich.
I do like how that sounds. Ha ha ha!
So hard to resist.
And if it slips off your wrist, too bad it's property of Spiker and Sponge.
And heaven forbid you might be missing some quid.
Boo-hoo, it's property of Spiker and Sponge. doing up here? It's property of Spiker and Sponge.
Spiker and Sponge, we presume.
We did do it.
As long as you keep them contributions to Policeman's Fund up to date, we got no trouble with you.
How can we be of help to such devastatingly handsome representatives of Scotland Yard?
We've got a telegram for the two of you. Here you go.
Thanks, mate.
What's it say? What's it say?
It says, we're having a baby.
Give me that. Blah, 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 parents. Blah, blah, blah. Eaten by a rhino. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, dear me. It says here we are the only living relatives to an orphan child thingy named James. Ew.
Holy devil, nasty puking babies. So revolting, chicken pox and rabies.
Grab a shovel, start to dig your...
Just imagine a lice-infested boy loafing around the house.
Not so quickly, yes, we could bemoan it, but there's no need to. Technically, we own it. James can be a helper monkey's life. We'll put him to use.
He'll be our private masseuse. He's property of Spiker and Sponge.
He'll wash all our clothes.
And scrape the jam off our toes. New property of Spiker and Sponge.
There he is.
Oh, my dear lovely cousin.
Nephew.
Oh, my dear little nephew Jack.
It's James.
Oh, Jeff, how we've missed
He
you.
does come with some sort of payment, doesn't he?
A boy his age can eat his weight in food twice a day.
You'll be paid 27 pounds a week to care for the boy.
Huzzah!
Don't you worry, he'll be taken care of. Not to worry,
All that he's aware of.
he'll forget his folks are even dead. He'll be raised properly by Spiker and Son.
Bye now.
Welcome to the family, moron.
Wipe off that grin.
And let the torture begin. Your property is Spiker and Sponge. Before you unpack, you'll shave the hair off my back. Your property is Spiker and Sponge. What a scrumptious joy, now we own the boy. He'll work and never stop. So do as you're told, or you'll be auctioned and sold, because your property of Spiker and Sponge. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Is this where you live?
You see that cottage up on the top of the hill? That's where me and Sponge live.
And where will I stay?
You see that door, the one at the bottom of those stairs? The ones that lead to the dirt cellar?
Yes, Mom.
That's where you'll be living with the rest of the creepy crawlies.
What you got in the suitcase?
It's nothing, really.
I'd like to see what's inside. Wouldn't you, Spongers?
I would. What's in this case?
Show us what's in the case.
But
Show us what's in the case.
That's it? That's all you got?
A pair of glasses and a scarf?
I rather like this scarf.
Hey, Spikes, do these glasses make me look smarter?
That's unlikely, dear.
could I have them back, please? They belong to my parents.
Careful!
Not so grabby, not so grabby.
Listen here, beast. The only reason we claimed you is because we need a little help around here.
Have the little beast cut down that wretched old peach tree and kill every spider and crawling vermin he can find.
Is that the seashore? Down at the bottom of the hill? And I think I see some children playing there. Do you think we could visit the seashore?
Not when there's...
Now, wait, Spikes. The seashore might be exactly what we need.
You're right. James, go get the picnic basket from the Frigidaire. It's chock full of blowy bites, perfect to eat.
Yes, Mom. You did pack extra sandwiches, didn't you? I'm running on empty and my feet are killing me.
Oh, a day at the beach sounds wonderful. A stroll with my toes in the water. All those men showing off muscle.
Oh, sandwiches.
We'll change into our bathing costumes at the beach. I'll go get the umbrella from the shed. I run into a blooming spider's web. It's all over me.
I told you that tree was full of vermin.
Don't just stand there gawking. Help me.
Oh, don't move. There's a nasty looking spider on your head.
Get it off me. Get it off me.
Stand still and gotcha.
Thanks, mate.
Don't mention it.
Aunties, I've got the basket. Let's hurry.
Let's.
You will take this axe and chop down that rotten old peach tree.
And kill every crawling vermin you can find.
Come, spongers, I'll race you to the beach.
Oh, Spikes, you know my body's built for comfort, not speed.
But I've got the sandwiches.
Right before your eyes, see a magic spell and a boy collide.
I'm really sorry about this. Look out! Ha, Mr. Centipede. I guess you'll have to search elsewhere for dinner tonight. Oh, you're a fast one, but I think I'm faster. Stay right there. Who are you?
Unimportant. Who are you? James Henry Trotter.
How do you know my name?
Knowing your name is inconsequential. It is only the first peculiar thing to happen, and it will soon cause a second, very peculiar thing, which in its own turn will cause many fantastically peculiar things to come to pass.
If you come any closer, I'll scream for my aunts.
And what makes you think those two hideous creatures come running to your rescue?
They're my family?
Says who?
That's what I've been told.
But do you think so?
And
there it is, the first primordial ooze of an inkling that has the potential to lead to so many other phantasmarific things. James, this bag contains something remarkulous.
What's in it?
Well, it's most certainly not a Ferris wheel. That wouldn't fit in there. And I suppose it's not a kitten, since that bag is airtight. Oh dear, what if it is a kitten? You should really find out for yourself and soon.
You'll stay right there?
I promise. Take a look, James. Are you willing to reach into the great unknown and find out what's inside?
I don't know.
Come on, James. Only you have the power to change the course of your wretched little life. What's it going to be? Victim or hero?
It's okay. It's just a book. Why were you screaming?
To get your undivided attention. What's inside the book, James?
It's full of recipes with very strange ingredients.
Not recipes, no, potions, tonics, and spells. Now, you must pick a spell, create and drink the potion, and fabulous, unbelievable things will happen to you. Open wide and crawl inside the skin of something new. If you believe what's up my sleeve, I'll spin a spell for you. Then zippity zip, a magical trip, your troubles are skipping town. Once the bubble and broth is frothing thick, then gobble it quickly down. Shake it up, shake it up.
Shake it up, shake it up.
Mix around and around.
Mix around and around.
Feel that bump, that piping popping sound. Give a twist and a turn.
Give a twist and a turn.
Let it burn, let it burn.
Let it burn, let it burn.
We're gonna whip that potion up, then gobble it down, gobble it down. Okay, James, what's it gonna be?
I choose this one, slithering crocodile tongues.
A connoisseur. First, we'll need these.
Ow!
Precisely 10 hairs from your head. Now, you must gather the rest of the ingredients and put them in here. Got it?
Got it.
Milkweed milk, a strand of silk, a rare Osaki juice. 2 raven claws for tiger paws, the marrow of the moose. Then add to our soup tarantula poop, the tiniest scoop will do. And plop in a drop of sloppy Joe made of chopped up kangaroo. Shake it up, shake it up,
Shake it up,
mix around and around.
mix around and around. Hear that pop, that piping, popping sound.
Give a twist and a
Give a
turn,
twist and a turn.
burn, let it burn. We're gonna whip that potion up, then gobble it down, gobble it down.
Look, they're green things, wiggling in the bag.
Those are the slithering crocodile tongues. Which means the magic is working, James!
You know what to do.
Shake it up, shake it up.
Shake it up.
Mix around and around.
Mix around and around. Hear that pop, that piping, popping sound.
Give a twist and a turn.
Twist and a turn.
Let it burn. We're gonna whip that potion up, then gobble it down, gobble it down. Gobble it down, gobble it down.
Gobble it down. Gobble it down.
Listen closely, James. You must add exactly 7 drops of well water to this bag and drink the entire potion in one gulp. But remember, whomever the slithering crocodile tongues meet first, be it fish or fowl, beast or bug, twig or tree, that will be the one who receives the full power of their magic.
The full power of their magic.
Now go! Go, James, go!
Give a twist and a turn. Give a twist and a turn. Brim, let it burn. Let it burn, let it burn. We're gonna whip that potion up and gobble it down, gobble it down, gobble it down, gobble it down, gobble it.
No, no, stop, come back. You're supposed to be for me. You're supposed to help me. No, come back, please.
What James, asleep under the peach tree, did not know was that the first of the many peculiar things that would change his life was about to happen. He did not know, but it could be felt in the stillness in the air around him, in the silence that had fallen upon the garden.
Get up at once.
Lazy bones, where have you been?
Didn't you hear us yelling?
We've been up all night.
Nursing our sunburns. Let's go to the seashore. Seashore, my sunburn patootie.
And you didn't even do a single thing we asked. What a lazy, good-for-nothing piece of flesh you turned out to be.
Why don't we throw him down the well to reflect on his misdeeds?
Down the well he goes.
Please, no, I'm afraid of the dark.
Are you afraid of those centipedes with their crawling legs stinging on the back of your neck?
Sponge!
Or the flesh-eating earthworms wiggling between your toes?
Spongers!
Because that's what's waiting for you at the bottom of the well.
Sponge, look, there, on the peach tree.
What is that?
It's a peach.
That tree had so much as a blossom, let alone a peach in years.
Look, it's growing.
That's one big peach.
I'd say it's a giant peach.
There it goes again.
Smell it, it's ripe. Quick, let's grab a shovel or something to just dig out a huge hunk of it to eat.
No.
Oh, but it smells so good. Just a bite.
No.
A taste.
No.
A lick.
No.
What are we supposed to do with a giant peach but eat it? Just look at it.
Yes, people pay money just to see it. Sister, are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Maybe.
Just follow my lead. Lead Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, rolling up to see the eighth wonder of the world. Just 1 shilling to see the world's largest peach.
Aunties, there are reporters at the gate.
Reporters, bring 'em on!
Readers of the Morning Star don't know who you are, but they will.
You got something notable, so give me something quotable.
Tell the Herald all the juice, exclusives get more cachet. Girls, what would you say to an expose?
Okay.
The Ladies' Garden Guild, we're humbled and thrilled to be here.
We're here to salute that fabulous fruit.
Join our conference and today we'll pay you 10,000 each if you'll give that keynote speech on that giant peach.
Yes, yes, yes.
'Cause there's money, money, money on that tree. Tell me, Edward, what I just heard. Betty offers me a pound per word. Money, money, money on that tree. Can't you see all the money on that tree?
A helicopter just landed. They say they're from Hollywood.
Hollywood.
Bring 'em on!
Love it, work it, let's get rich. They greenlit my pitch for your show. They're gonna flip on the Sunset Strip. Shoot it, air it, rave reviews. You're oozing with mass appeal. Girls, how would you feel with a 3-pig deal?
Yes, please.
There's money, money, money on that tree.
Baby, everything I heard is true. Life is marvelous in Malibu.
Money, money, money on that tree. Can't you see all the money on that tree? Why work hard? Why work hard? You just need a seat and a big backyard.
Why get jobs?
Who needs jobs?
Or stay in school.
Drop out of school. La-di-da-di-lo, there's lawyers, all your walls of PhDs. What a waste you've been, the race 'cause money grows on trees. So skip that tiny print, let's make a deal and make a mince. Just sign a line in every accent, you'll receive those weekly checks. And if your films don't get the go, we'll throw you in some Broadway show. Sweet baby, cookie, honey, what do you say? Hey, there's money, money, money on that tree.
We can finally forget our cares. We're gonna be gajillionaires!
Money, money, money on that tree. Can't you see all that money on that, money on that tree?
Sock it to me, sock it to me, sock it to me, sock it to me, sock it to me.
Oh, there's money on that, money on that, money on that tree.
Nothing more to do except sit here and count our money.
Hey, Spikes, how much contracts do you think we signed?
Hundreds, my dear, maybe thousands. And the contracts give us big money in advance. All we gotta do is just deliver that peach.
Do you think we can move to the seashore or maybe take a trip?
We ain't doing nothing.
But it was me that made the peach grow.
Liar.
But I did make the peach grow.
You couldn't even make my toenails grow.
But, James, my dear foolish boy, raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, James, whatever, Trotter, am a worthless, lying little boy, and no one will ever want to listen to anything I have to say. Not today, not tomorrow, not ever, ever, ever.
So keep your comments and your clever little lies to yourself.
Oh, Sponge, what do you think of my, new scarf?
It's not nearly as lovely as my new glasses.
Oh, look what I've done.
Stop, please don't.
Oh, listen here. Lying little helper monkey slaves have to be punished. So from now on, You're sleeping outside.
And should you think of running away, just remember, you can run, you can hide, but we're the only family you've got.
If this is what my family has to be, then I don't need one watching over me. A family doesn't make you sleep outside. A family doesn't laugh and say you lied. Remember what a home is. Think of how your life should be. But you're stuck in the middle of a moment. Can't crawl out of where you are. Only steps away, the world's okay, but you can't see that far. Stuck in the middle of a moment, now halfway to somewhere new. Can't go back, keep moving through. You'll have to think in ways you've never thought. You'll have to make the best of what you've got. Find the answers hiding in between. See a door that no one's ever seen. Something's there, you feel it. Stop to look, it's all around. So you're stuck in the middle of a moment. No clear path, no shining star. Just a step away, the world's okay. So try to see that far. There, in the middle of a moment, you're halfway to somewhere new. Can't go back, keep moving through. Cause there is magic. Now you know you've made magic. Made it go. And marvelous, wonderful things can come true. In the middle of a moment, in the middle of a moment, in the middle of a moment, you're on your
What's this? A doorknob? On a peach? Where could that lead? Oh no, it's rather sticky. Auntie Sponge, Auntie Spiker! Help! Anyone! Help!
Hello? Hello?
Why, hello.
Who said that?
Aren't you a delicious little bite?
Keep away from me. Who are you talking to, Spider?
I'm not quite sure, Grasshopper.
Hey, is anyone hungry?
I could go for a nibble, Firefly.
I'm feeling rather peckish myself, Ladybug.
What's happening? I can't see a thing.
Firefly, a little light, if you please.
Look who's here.
My good boy, we've been waiting for you.
The only thing I'm waiting for is dinner. I'm starving.
But whatever are we to eat?
You're not gonna eat me!
Calm down. I think there's been a bit of a misunderstanding.
Oh, poor thing. I believe he thinks it's him we want to eat.
What was that? Is it gone? Is it gone?
Nothing to be afraid of. It's just a little boy.
Just a little boy? Little boys are the worst of his kind.
He does have a point.
I'm eating him.
Take one more step and I'll separate your head from your torso.
Backing off.
James, you shouldn't be frightened. We wouldn't dream of hurting you. You're one of us now, and we're all in the same boat, so to speak.
We have been waiting for you all day. We thought you'd never turn up.
Proper introductions are in order.
I will go first. I am royalty after all.
Says who?
I am a lady, the ladybug of the Order of Nine Spotters. In case you did not know, the more spots one has, the more respectable and intelligent one is considered to be.
I'm James. James Henry Trotter.
Daft name, if you ask me.
No one did, as I recall, Centipede.
I think it's a fine name. I'm Grasshopper, the musician of the group.
And the wisest of us all, I'm Spider. Look at those eyes. You're clever, like a spider, aren't you, James?
I wouldn't know.
I'm Earthworm. You gave me quite a scare, but I'm prone to irrational fits of fear. Ah, what was that? What was that?
It was just me shaking your hand.
I'm afraid he can't see very well, and of course, he has no spots.
I may not be able to see very well, but my hearing is impeccable, Ladybug.
As you can see, I am a firefly. The strangest things, this morning I was only a glowworm. I was mucking around with the old peach tree. All of a sudden, a funny little green thing came wriggling past my nose. Bright green it was, and extraordinarily beautiful.
It happened to me, too.
And me. There were little green things everywhere.
I couldn't resist. I ate one, then I was here, and a firefly, all grown up.
And I'm Centipede. Think of me as the guy who's going to eat you in your sleep.
What are you? We're insects. At least we were insects.
Until we ate the green things.
Now I'm afraid we're something quite different.
The crocodile tongues. You must have eaten the crocodile tongues, of course. That means the magic worked, just like the old man said.
What old man? What is he talking about?
I'm not quite sure, and I don't think it matters. What does matter is that James is here with us. All is as it should be. So, James, what is your plan? Plan? We have to get away from your nasty aunts as soon as possible. People don't usually want to hear what I have to say.
I told you he wouldn't help us. We're doing it my way.
But I don't like his way.
Earthworm, if you leave the safety of the peach, Spiker and Sponge will likely kill us all.
Centipede's plan is to cut through the stem, and then the peach will gently roll down the hill. I think it's a rather ingenious plan.
And we will be free from this wretched hillside and back to our own kind.
I've done it. I've cut through the stem. Our adventure begins.
The peach, it's starting to move.
Hold on, everyone. Here we go.
James Henry Trotter.
You better be guarding our peach.
Right before your eyes.
What's that noise?
That noise was the giant peach rolling ridiculously towards Spiker and Sponge. They gasped! They screamed! They tried to run, but the peach was terrifically faster. It rolled right over them. The peach flew through fences and fields, frightening farm animals of all shapes and sizes. And then it veered left, heading directly towards the village, where it crashed through the walls of one of the world's most famous factories.
Oompa loompa doompa-dee-dee. Ah!
Now, this building also happened to be a famous chocolate factory, but that's another story. Back to the peach. The peach reached the chalky cliffs of Dover. The peach soared right over the edge of the cliffs.
Right before your eyes.
Is everyone all right? I'm okay.
I'm not sure.
I'm seeing spots. I'm seeing spots!
You're seeing Ladybug.
I shall never be the same again.
I fear my light may be permanently damaged.
James, would you be a dear and climb up top to see where we are?
You must come see for yourselves. Unbelievable.
Impossible. All I see is blue.
We're floating.
What? In the ocean. What?
I'm afraid we find ourselves in a rather awkward situation.
Awkward is hardly the word. We can't swim.
But we're not sinking at all.
The Peach does seem rather seaworthy.
He's right. The Peach would have sunk by now.
So where do you suppose we're heading?
Definitely France. The Peach must have rolled over the cliffs of Dover. The lovely French city of Calais is barely 20 miles away.
Then we'll be across the English Channel and on dry land in no time at all.
This Peach ain't never making it to France.
Try to be optimistic for once, Centipede. It's an adventure.
Drifting like this reminds me of my younger days. Traveling on the breezes, not a care in the world. Nobody to answer to but my fiddle.
Centipede's right. We'll never make it to France. And we've no food, no water.
But the sky is blue and the sea is calm. All we got to do now is enjoy the adventure. Tally-ho and away we go.
Just catch this tune and sing it with me. We'll set our sails for nothing but sea. No place where we gotta be, so go. We're tumbling off where nobody's been. How true adventures always begin. Take a ride on the tide, bumping highs and low. No direction, a map is never better than drifting off without a plan. All we need is a song at the intersection where ocean meets the sky.
We're all gonna die.
Follow me and float along, floating along, floating along. La la la, la la, floating along. What could go wrong? Singing a song. La la la, la la, floating along.
All we got to do now is make some sails, fix our rudder, and we'll be across the English Channel in no time at all.
This Peach will never make it to France.
The worm's right.
Who knows what monsters we're gonna meet? A 10-ton drag with fangs on his feet. A hairy scrub with a scary scream.
Boom!
We might wake up a slumbering sponge who could get mad and eat me for lunch. If we do, we'll get through and we work as a team. No direction, a map is never better than drifting off without a plan. All we need is a song at the intersection where ocean meets the sky. Feels like I could fly. Try it as you float along.
I christen thee Peachatamia.
It's not a proper ship unless it has a flag.
And I left all my flags at home.
Here, take my extra bloomers. They'll do the pinch.
You have extra bloomers?
A lady always carries extra bloomers.
And away we go.
Floating along, floating along. La la la, la la, floating along. What could go wrong? Singing a song. La la la, la la, floating along. La 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 la, floating along.
I'm hungry. So very hungry.
We're all hungry.
And I'm thirsty. So very thirsty.
We're all thirsty, Earthworm.
James, do you see a landmark of any kind?
I'm afraid I don't. It's the current. It swept us out to sea.
If we were in the middle of the English Channel, we would still see land.
What? A jaunt to France is one thing, but an oceanic journey? I am not prepared. This is the only outfit I have.
Right, a costume change is just what we need in the middle of a crisis.
But what are we to eat? What are we to drink?
I vote we eat the human. All those in favor?
No one's eating.
anyone.
We have to eat something or we will die.
We can do something. What is that, James? I'm sure none of you would want to hear what I have to say.
Goodness me, why would you ever think that?
My aunts were always very clear about it.
Well, they were wrong, and if they were here, we would tell them so.
Go on, James. Whisper it into my ear. If I think it's a good idea, I'll tell the others.
It's a silly idea. You can tell by the look on her face.
On the contrary, I think it's such a brilliant idea that James should tell you himself. Go on.
I'd rather not.
You'll be all right, we promise.
We can eat the peach.
Eat the peach? We'll sink and then we'll drown.
We can ration the servings.
Stand back. I'm digging in.
Just a moment, Centipede. I think our meal should be accompanied by some music. Grasshopper, would you play for us?
I'd be delighted. Do all grasshoppers play the violin? No, only us shorthorn grasshoppers can play. We're the true musicians of the group.
Floating along, floating along, la la la, la la, floating along. What could go wrong? Singing a song, la la la, la la, floating along, la 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 la, la 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 la, floating along.
That bloody peach nearly killed me.
Oh, thankfully, I'm a tad bit over my ideal weight, and the peach was right. That thing ran right over us.
And then it rolled away, far, far away.
Spikers, the boy! What's become of him?
Oh, we've got bigger problems than the boy. Did you read any of the contracts we signed?
Yeah, only about the money coming in advance.
Do you know what an advance is?
Yeah, the oodles of money that we get from signing them contracts.
It's money paid in advance.
In advance of what?
Delivering on all those promises we made, TV appearances, magazines. Can't do any of them without a bloomin' giant peach.
Oh, Spikers. So, this is bad?
It's worse than bad, you twit. We could go to jail.
I can't go to jail. The food is wholly unacceptable for a sophisticated palate such as mine.
Are you quite finished?
No.
We have to get out of here before anyone notices the peach is gone.
Oh, too late. A crowd running up the hill.
Are those police cars?
And helicopters?
We'll pack up our junk and shove it all in a trunk.
A getaway for Spiker and Sponge. We're gone in a flash.
Grab the rest of the cash.
A getaway for Spiker and Sponge.
A getaway for Spiker and Sponge.
A getaway for Spiker and Sponge.
On the ground, check the lost and found.
So, where are we going?
I don't bloody know yet. But move it, you lard.
Ta-ta, Scotland Yard.
Getaway for Spiker and Sponge.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Sayonara, suckers!
You can run.
You can hide.
But we're the only family you got.
No! James, wake up! James, dear, it's all right.
We were right here with you.
You were having a bad dream.
I have it all the time.
I don't like scary dreams either, James.
Here, have a bit of a peach. I warmed it under my wing and added a drizzle of honey I found in my purse.
Please.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Even though this wasn't the intended outcome of our journey, it does feel quite wonderful to be free from that wretched hillside.
And Spiker and Sponge. Awful humans.
Did you know they killed my fiance?
No.
Yes, and then the gigantic one, she flattened him.
Horrible.
Oh, what was that? What was that?
It was just Centipede snoring.
What? Why'd the human say my name?
Centipede, tell them what happened to you.
Who cares?
We're sharing.
Fine. My family was in the sock and shoe racket. We're pretty big in the bug world. Until Spiker and Sponge came along and sprayed everyone with insecticide. At the great rate of 59.
Those two monsters hated everything, even ladybugs. Who doesn't like ladybugs?
I like ladybugs.
Spiker and Sponge were horrible to everyone.
Spiker and Sponge are no different than any of you humans.
James, you haven't said anything about your parents. Where are they?
James, what's the matter?
James, it's all right. You can tell us.
My parents were in a horrible accident. Now they're gone.
Oh, James, I'm sorry.
That's why I was sent to live with my aunts so I could be with my only family.
They certainly didn't act like family.
Families are kind.
And patient.
And a family loves you no matter who you are.
James, I've lost family as well.
As have I, and I miss them terribly.
I miss my mom and dad every minute of every day.
Of course you do. James, your parents are with you always.
They are?
Of course they are. Someone leaves, who knows why, and you never said goodbye. But once we go, we're not gone. We keep living on and on. She whispers in the breeze, he's waving from a stone. They
Yes.
And in time you will too.
But how will I know?
You'll feel it right here.
We should all get some rest. It's gonna be a very long night.
Is me in disguise right before your eyes. Welcome, ladies, and thank you for choosing Jewel of the Seas for your transatlantic journey. Here we are, two of our best seats. May I get you anything?
A double fizzy.
Some nuts. I'm getting nibbly.
Right away.
Just a little perspective, that's all we needed.
A first-class cruise to New York City. How continental we are.
Ain't it grand? In a few moments, the Statue of Liberty should come into view. In a few hours, we'll start our new life.
Hey, Spikes, how much money do we got left?
Just enough to set up the old routine. I hear Coney Island's full of suckers.
Oh, I'm getting too old to work on the boardwalk.
We haven't got a choice, Spongers. We gotta make a living.
And we were so close if we hadn't lost that peach.
Seems like we've not lost nearly everything, Spongers. Everything. I mean, really. What have we got?
You thought you could ride on the fruits of your dreams, but you couldn't. So what?
You thought life would glide just like peaches and creams, but it wouldn't. Who cares?
No paparazzi ask you to pose.
If you want a new yacht, you can buy one of those. That's the way your new life goes, but in the end, you still got your best friend. And I got you. That Frankenstein face. You know that it's true. I got you.
You got breath like goat manure.
You smell like a bloody sewer.
You are just a right wrongdoer. For me, so glad to know you.
Alright, so you lost all you had, and though you had quite a lot, it's in tatters. Move on.
Get over yourself.
It's dreadful and sad till you realize you got what still matters.
What still matters?
My figure, my cheekbones, my radiant youth,
The voluptuous curves and my solid gold tooth.
but the very scary truth is that she means the most to me. I love you, sis. So glad I got you. To laugh and to share as half of a pair. Through thin and through thick, we'll stick to our stick. Always true to you, you, you. I got you.
Here you are, ladies. What's that?
What's what?
Out there, floating in the ocean.
That looks like a giant peach.
That's our peach.
And that's James.
James Henry Trotter, bring us back our peach.
He can't hear you.
Are those people on the beach with that little boy?
No, they look like giant bugs.
Giant bugs? How's that even possible? Oh, Spikes, what are we supposed to do?
Spongers, we've got to follow that peach.
It's a beautiful sunrise.
It is beautiful, isn't it?
Beautiful indeed.
I don't usually see the sunrise.
Hey.
Flight is magical.
Hey, is anyone else feeling a little burpy in the intestines?
Probably ate too much.
It's these waves. They're making me. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, ow.
Are you all right?
Much better, thanks.
Look, over there. Look at that funny thin gray thing gliding through the water over there.
I think it's some kind of fish. Maybe they come by to say hello.
There are lots of them. I can see more coming.
They're sea monsters.
What is that? What is that?
Not sea monsters, Centipede. They're sharks.
Sharks?
Hundreds of them, and they're coming this way.
Whoa!
We must do something.
What do they want? What do they want?
I think they're eating the peach.
Do you think they could sink the ship?
Go away, you nasty creatures. Go away.
I don't think they can hear you, Earthworm.
What is that sound?
Seagulls! Hundreds of them!
Seagulls? I'm terrified of seagulls.
They must have seen you, my friend. To them, you are a delectable treat.
Hold on, everyone.
Whoa! Is there nothing we can do?
There is something.
Listen, everyone, James has an idea.
If an airplane can take to the skies, why can't a peach?
Because an airplane has engines and wings.
And so do we.
Do you mean the seagulls?
Exactly.
Now, how's that going to work?
Spider, is your web strong?
Strongest in the world.
And can you make lots of it?
I can spin all the web you need.
Perfect. We'll loop the web around the necks of the seagulls and we'll tie the other end to the stem of the peach.
How will we get the seagulls to come down to the top of the peach?
Bait.
I find that term incredibly insensitive.
But you're the biggest, juiciest earthworm the world has ever seen.
I won't do it.
Why don't you just listen to the plan?
I don't give a hoot about the plan. I'm not about to be pecked to death by a flock of seagulls.
You'll be a martyr and I'll respect you for the rest of my life.
So will I. I can see it in all the newspapers now. Earthworm gives life to save friends.
But he won't have to give his life. Earthworm, I won't let them touch you. I promise.
Fine, I'll do it for you, James.
Good lad. I knew you had it in you. Thank you, Earthworm. Action stations, everyone. We've not a moment to lose.
This is never going to work.
Hey, seagulls, over here. Look at this. If you were viewing me in your bird's eye view, I got a sweet little treat that's just for you. Here to tease you, make you squirm. It's like the season, nice and firm. Come and squeeze a luscious little worm. Plump and juicy,
I'm your yummy gummy.
plump and juicy,
Put me in your tummy.
plump and juicy.
So delicious. Take a peek and open that beak for.
Plump and juicy,
I can keep you chirping.
plump and juicy.
When it's me you're slurping. Come and get some plump and juicy me.
Whoa!
I guess they're not hungry, at least we tried.
You can do it, Earthworm. I know you can. He'll give you double the pleasure, twice the snack. You start dividing a worm, then to grow back. A never-ending fancy feast. Bring a friend or 12 at least.
Oh, don't pretend I'm not a handsome beast. When I'm this,
Plump and juicy,
I don't mean to front,
plump and juicy,
but you know you want it.
plump and juicy.
Once you peck, you'll beckon for seconds.
Plump and juicy,
See, your eyes are bulging.
plump and juicy.
You can't help indulging. Come let loose on plump and juicy me.
La 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 la. Ooh, 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 ooh.
Come here, seagulls, let's ruffle some feathers.
I.
Woo, this feels good. Flavor it cannot be matched. Come savor it, no strings attached. Come on. bubble.
Plump and juicy.
Bootylicious. Que bonita your papacita.
Plump and juicy. Plump and juicy.
Ven conmigo, mami.
Plump and juicy.
So birdies, you can skip the fish, 'cause I'll fulfill your every wish. Come try a dish that's so delish. Plump and juicy me.
Plump and juicy. Plump and juicy. Plump and juicy.
Right before your eyes, something quite fruitful shall take to the skies.
It worked. We're flying. We're actually flying through the clouds.
We are flying on the most wonderful airplane in the entire world. Isn't it remarkulously phantasmerific?
It is indeed remarkulously phantasmerific.
Everyone, look.
Look at the size of those buildings.
And all the lights.
Where are we?
That's the Empire State Building. We crossed the Atlantic to New York City.
Isn't that remarkable?
We're safe. Safe at last.
I wouldn't bet on it.
Children, be wary if you're faint of heart. Pray that no one dies right before your eyes.
You there! On the Peach, we're here with Commander of the United States Air Force. Surrender at once!
That's Sponge.
You have 3 seconds to return our peach. 3, 2, 1.
Before your eyes.
Launch the attack helicopters.
Right before your eyes.
Fire the heat-seeking missiles!
Surprise.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to make our final descent into New York's JFK International Airport. To your left, you'll see the Empire State Building, and in front of us, you'll notice the giant peach flying directly towards us.
The peach sliced right through the silken string.
The peach plummeted towards the earth. Women screamed. Strong men said things like,
I guess this is it, Joe.
and,
Yup.
and then boom! The peach fell towards the earth, landing on the spire of the Empire State Building.
Look up there, it's a giant peach.
Right before.
It's stuck in the Empire State Building.
Right before your
Oh, my dear, lovely nephew, James.
It was very naughty of you to steal our peach.
You can have the peach.
Oh, but we're here for more than just the peach.
We have to bring our little helper monkey slave back home where he belongs.
You can run,
You can hide.
but we're the only family you've got. You and the peach are coming home with us forever.
After. We fumigate these bugs, of course. Here, Buggy. Buggy.
You're nasty, horrible humans, and you will not hurt my friends.
The peach! It's Molly! Run for your life! Whoa!
Is it wrong that I don't feel sad?
Of course not.
How do you feel, James?
I feel relieved. Those two monsters can never hurt anyone ever again. We held on through that storm. The clouds are finally parted and we're safe and warm.
Take a breath.
it right where we belong. Unwind, unpack, we'll always have your back. Welcome home, welcome home, welcome home, welcome home, my friend. We're lost on the sea, but you're safe here with me to the end. We're staying right here, doesn't it feel as well? Welcome home.
And this family of ours went on to do some remarkable things.
I became a world-famous designer of wonderful shoes.
And I became a Broadway lighting designer.
I used my webs to spin the most amazing bridges the world has ever seen.
And I became a social activist, forming BAIT, Bugs Against Insensitive Terminology.
Grasshopper and Ladybug got married and had many, many children of their own.
Welcome home.
But always thought of James as their firstborn son.
Welcome home.
And when James grew up, he traveled the world, telling children everywhere of his adventures in the giant peach.
Welcome home.
And that, my dear audience, is exactly what you've just seen.
Welcome home.
I told you it was all true.
Welcome home. Welcome home. Just like a father and a mother. Oh, welcome home. Just like a sister and a brother. Oh, welcome home. Oh, we'll always have each other. Don't care where you roam. You can always come back home. Welcome home, welcome home, welcome home, welcome home, my friend. You're lost on the tide and we're safe by your side to the end. We're staying right here, doesn't it feel real swell? Well, welcome home.
All right, let's hear it for the middle school. Oops. I wish I could recount for you a story about every single person standing here because there's a really terrific story about each one of them. But we don't have time for that. They did, however, want me to say how much they appreciate the group of people who came together to help make this possible, starting with Miss Gregory with her vocal expertise, and Miss Segovia, who is tremendously good at helping them have fun to move. And Mrs. Palma, I don't think she's here, but she really made terrific, terrific costumes for all of them to wear. And certainly not least are Miss Laramie and Miss Grimaldi, who stayed backstage the entire time and kept the thing going. So we are very, very grateful to them. So thank you all for coming. And we are going to let the lower school go first because they have to get to their buses. So if the middle school people could wait. But before we do that, can we just give them one more round of applause? All right, good job, my friends. Go and change.